Do you know, Duduk, I miss Earth.
It's been a long time since we started.
I get a bit bored.
Me too. I wonder what's happening on Earth right now.
The rising star is Cancer.
Is Earth getting cancer?
I mean the location of the stars.
Like the Great Bear having nothing to do with animals.
Almost, but not exactly the same.
Of course it's not exactly the same. Do you think I'm stupid?
Yeah.
You see, I know everything.
I don't think you know anything.
I know more than you do.
What did you say? You can't even count the planets of our solar system.
I can.
I'm waiting.
I can count the planets when I see them.
I don't understand.
If you just show me the planets, I can count them one by one.
You can outsmart the world's greatest puzzle maker, do you? I've been making puzzles since the beginning of time, so just try it. Just you try it. I'll be very happy to see the disappointed look on your faces when you don't get the answers. You understand?
Hello to all our little flower petals.
What a wonderful bunch they are. I can't wait to show them the puzzles we've got today.
Nor can I. I had a sneaky look over PUZZLEA-SAURUS' shoulder during the week, BB.
Didn't he notice you buzzing there, Tom? He hates people knowing about his puzzles.
He was so busy working on what is it that he didn't see or hear me at all.
And what was it then, Tom? Did you see?
Ah, that would spoil it for our honey chums. We'll just have to wait and see what daisy delicious puzzles PUZZLEA-SAURUS has been preparing for us. Like Cube Challenge, Spot the Difference, Who's the Artist, Traffic Science and all. But I can tell you they were great, really great, BB.
Well, let's not hang about. Let's have a look.
Yes, why not? Let's start the show.
I don't understand. How much Tombik and B.B know?
If you do a bit of research, you'll get to learn something, but you never feel like it.
I know more than you do. My memory capacity is broader than yours. So don't you dare try to compete with me.
What did you say? Having a broad memory capacity doesn't mean there's any knowledge stored in there. You're a huge tin with empty inside.
You're a tin too.
Come on, it's impossible to talk to you. I didn't say I wasn't a tin. I'm just a clever tin.
Okay. How do you know the Earth is round?
No problem. You sit on the shore and watch a ship. First you see the smoke and then the funnel.
You can't tell the Earth is round just by looking at the sea. That's stupid.
Just let me finish. After the funnel you see the whole ship. This proves that the ship is sailing on something round.
You just sit and wait for a ship for hours.
How do you explain how the world is round?
I watch the Earth from space.
I was talking about before spaceships were invented.
Since spaceships have been invented, it's stupid to not include what exists.
With this logic, there's no point in discussing anything.
It's time for What Is It?
PUZZLEA-SAURUS has cut a picture into pieces and mixed them up.
But I'm sure that you'll be able to guess what it is. Come on, let's show that PUZZLEA-SAURUS a thing or two.
Did you find it?
My teeth is the sign of my profession. That's why I take good care of them. I brush my teeth 3 times a day. Orange juice is both tasty and healthy. I recommend orange juice. I recommend orange juice.
If you want to play the game, you have to know the rules. But you've also got to have talent like me. Sports dinosaurs like me train hard to perfect their talent. Mine's puzzles, although I do fancy myself as a bit of a tennis champion. Next year I'll enter Wimbledon, I think.
This program, our sport question is about archery. Archery is the use of the bow and arrow. Today, it's a sport consisting of target archery and hunting.
Honey buns. The bow is usually made of fiberglass. The arrow shafts are made of aluminium or carbon.
The closer to the center of the target an arrow lands, the higher the score. Stabilizers keep the bow steady while shooting. Do you know the scoring system in archery?
Have you ever think that feeling pain is useful? Why must you feel pain? Have you ever wished that you couldn't feel pain? Well, you're lucky that you can feel it. Pain protects you and warns you that something is wrong.
Why don't they ever sing Cool PUZZLEA-SAURUS? Those silly buggies. What's so cool about McCOOL, I wonder? He's old, but not as old as me, though. And he doesn't know anything about anything. He calls himself a scientist. I don't believe him. Why should you? I'm cool. I'm McCOOL-a-saurus.
Hello, boys and girls. I'm Tongo with another funny joke for you.
It's funny you say you have a joke as if the joke is your property.
People often say they got a dog, but in fact, they haven't got anything of the kind.
All animals can be people's property, except parrots.
So selfish. Doesn't it make you uncomfortable?
It doesn't. In fact, you feel more comfortable if you behave like
That's
that.
nonsense. We can't do anything to help this parrot.
Nobody wanted help from you. I'm okay.
Let's get on to our joke.
Is it possible not to tell it just for once?
No, it isn't. Two old friends met after a long time. One of them was in big trouble.
Really? I'm in big trouble too.
Why do I care?
I thought you were my friend. Okay, then I shut up.
The man said to his friend, something happens, and 1 minute later, I can't remember it. I don't know what to do.
A string to his finger.
I was going to help if he ties a string to his finger, my dear friend.
It helps you not to forget. Maybe it's not just one finger. It'll be better to tie all your fingers.
What nonsense. The other guy, who felt sorry about his friend's situation, asked, have you been to the doctor?
My great uncle used to forget everything, and finally he lost his way home, so we never saw him
How
again.
did you
Poor
know
man.
that he lost his way home?
He told me on the telephone.
Let's finish the joke. The man gave this answer to his friend. Why should I go to the doctor?
You really forget everything.
Come on then, what's the connection between a lion and a cat?
They both got 4 legs and a tail.
Come on, that's true for elephants, giraffes and all animals.
What's the answer?
Lions and cats come from the same family.
They're close relatives then, like cousins.
And there are a whole lot of other relatives too. Jaguar, leopard, lioness.
One roars, one meows.
But both like milk.
So do babies.
Okay, this example isn't correct.
Because nothing you say is correct.
Lions and cats really are from the same family.
You shouldn't believe everything you read. For example, I read a book a long time ago. A man flew like a bird.
What was the name of the book?
Superman.
What did you say? When you read a comic.
The books aren't always right.
Today, we've got some wonderful paintings to show you.
First, we'll look at 2 by each artist.
2 are by Warhol and the other 2 are by Rembrandt.
And then we'll show you another picture without telling you who the artist is. Maybe you'll guess who did it.
I'm sure you'll be able to once you've seen the other 4 paintings. Take a note of what they look like, the different styles.
Okay, let's have a look.
This picture is by Warhol.
This picture is also by Warhol.
And this picture is by Rembrandt.
picture is also by Rembrandt.
Here's the fifth picture now. The first two pictures were by Warhol, the second two by Rembrandt. Which artist painted the fifth?
What are you saying?
About what?
The things in the books.
Science. That's just imagination. They're written to entertain.
How are people entertained with imaginary things?
You think that everything you read is fact.
What you're telling me is that lots of books are about imaginary things and people enjoy reading them.
That's exactly my point. You read some science.
I don't understand.
I don't expect you to.
Terrible.
What's terrible?
My memory.
What about it?
My memory banks may be wrong.
Why do you think that?
I recorded everything from comics.
That's terrible.
That's what I said.
Forget everything.
I can't.
We'll erase your memory.
What about the facts?
Yes, we shouldn't erase them. No problem.
What shall we do now?
I don't know.
I guess I'm in trouble.
Well, honey buns, it's time for picture box. Remember to watch carefully the cube on screen.
On each of the 6 sides of the cube, there is a different picture. Do you think you can remember which picture is on which side of the cube when it stops? Come on, kids.
Off it goes. Well, look, it stopped already. I wonder which picture's behind that. Let's go through the pictures once more, just to refresh your memories. Can you tell us, BB?
Okay, my friends. Besides the bulldozer, there's a giraffe, Aladdin's lamp, a fish, a vase, and a seagull. I really wonder what's behind the bulldozer, kids.
Apes are the monkey-like animals that are nearest to humans in structure and development. For this reason, they're called anthropoid, which means man-like. But this one is extremely similar.
Careful, everybody. There's a traffic sign coming up.
Let's hope you can tell what it means.
Yes, but don't be fooled by PUZZLEA-SAURUS' 3 tricky alternatives. Only one is correct.
You little rats can't know the traffic signs, but you're lucky. You have a friend. PUZZLEA-SAURUS. Here are 3 choices. 1. Don't throw your boomerang. 2. No ships allowed. 3. Don't turn left. Could you find it?
How observant are you, Petals?
In this segment, we'll find out.
We'll show you a short film.
Then we will show it to you again, honey bunnies.
But it'll be a little different.
Let's go.
Well, that was easy, wasn't it?
But now comes the hard part.
How is this second film different?
Like the same one.
Did you strain your brains looking at those films? I bet you thought they were both the same. Well, you don't relax too much, because now you've got to go and find the missing piece. You'll be really bamboozled after all this thinking. You'll never find the piece.
Now, we're going to show you a picture, Pollen Pals.
But the picture is incomplete. There's a piece missing.
To finish the picture, you have to choose a piece.
Which one of the 4 pieces fits the picture, honey pals? Let's go.
Tombik. I'm sure our friends can.
Don't throw your clothing on the floor. If you don't want to look like this penguin.
Here is our impossible question.
Which is the biggest bird, B.B?
I don't know, but this one can run very fast.
This bird is the fastest bird, B.B. But I forgot its name. What's your question?
I was going to ask the name of the fast bird, so you can be reminded too. So, my friends, think about it.
I know what we'll do.
Hurry, what?
You'll tell me what's in your memory banks and I'll say whether it's true or not. Erase the wrong things.
Good idea.
Start then.
What?
To ask.
Is the Lion King the real king?
The lion is king of the animals.
That's good.
Why do you like it that much?
The Lion King is a lovable lion. I didn't want him to lose his kingdom.
The Lion King doesn't exist.
He does.
He does.
The Lion King is a lion.
Not a king.
Okay.
What a pity! The show's coming to a close. It's getting nearer the time I hate most. And what time is that? Answer time. Why they have to do that and spoil it all, I don't know. But even worse, I've got to have my puzzle making disrupted by those buggy things. And they noise they call music. What a way to finish, I don't know.
Honey buns, later we'll show you the answers.
But before we do, direct from the world of insects shooting to the top of the charts, is our favorite band, the Buggies. With their next hit, it's called My Kid.
Bugs like you like buggies like this.
The way she wakes up, the way she smiles, the way she curls up, the way she lies. I love my cat, and my cat, she's so much fun. She's so lovely, the way she dances, the way she hops, the way she walks on furniture tops. I love my cat, and my cat, she's so much fun. Waits at the door and for me to come, wiggles her tail and straight to sun. Nobody touches her except me, of course. It's good to know that she's only yours. She's not a pet for me, she's my best friend. My cat, my cat. The way she eats, the way she drinks, the way she catches and the way she brings. I love my cat, and my cat, she's so much fun. She wakes up, the way she smiles, the way she curls up, the way she lies. I love my cat, and my cat, she's so much fun. I love my cat, and my cat, she's so much fun.
You keep throwing stuff on the ground, you'll end up them attacking you. Send a letter to a friend. If you don't like your eyes, punish them by watching TV close.
Answers.
What's that then? Can you guess it?
scoring system in archery. The target has 5 coloured rings. Each of the rings has an inner and an outer part.
Scores range from 1 point for the outer white to 10 points for the inner gold. The target is made of pressed grass covered with a paper.
We went to an art exhibition where we had to think about some paintings.
We wanted you to know that the 5th painting was painted by Warhol or Rembrandt.
Here are the paintings by Warhol. And these are the paintings by Rembrandt. Could you decide who painted this picture?
Easy, it was by Warhol, wasn't it? Andy Warhol is a United States artist and filmmaker. He lived between 1928 and 1987. Warhol was the founder and major figure of the pop art movement. His pop art creations of soup cans, boxes and photographic silkscreen reproductions brought him international fame. The first of his paintings depicting enlarged comic strip images.
Here is the answer to the cube challenge. You had to guess which picture was behind the bulldozer.
Was it giraffe, Aladdin's lamp, a fish, a vase or a seagull?
The correct answer was the Aladdin's lamp. If you are aware of your traffic signs, it makes the roads a safer place to travel on.
Did you get the one we showed you?
If you like, PUZZLEA-SAURUS will show you the other choices again. Okay, PUZZLEA-SAURUS?
1. Don't throw your boomerang. 2. No ships allowed. 3. Don't turn left. Of course, the correct answer was don't turn left.
One of our questions we had for you was about the 2 films. Could you see the 3 differences? Let's have a look. Here is the second one. And here are the differences.
One of our puzzles was for you to find the piece that was missing.
You have to choose the correct one from 4 pieces on screen.
Yes, the second one was the correct piece. Do you remember the name of the fastest bird? It's the ostrich. Ostrich is the fastest bird on land. It can run at a speed of up to 40 miles per hour when necessary. They have 2 toes on each foot. This helps them to run quickly.
I've got 1 or 2 more questions for you.
Come on then, ask.
Who are Tombik and B.B?
Tombik and B.B are cartoon heroes like us, 2 little bees who entertain children.
What do you mean, like us?
It means we are cartoon heroes too. What's the big surprise? Just like Robbie or Yai Boy.
I haven't got that.
From time to time I suspect a serious malfunction and wonder whether there is anything useful in you at all. Don't want to talk about it.
Are you frightened of arguing?
What did you say? No, but this episode will finish soon and I don't want to waste time persuading you about anything during the kids' time.
What I'm trying to say is how lucky the kids are to be watching someone like me.
I've never come across such a stupid, conceited robot before. You really are unique.
You'll never meet another robot like me, because I'm the only robot you saw since becoming active.
You don't know how sorry I am about that. I think I would have preferred it if I had been a toaster.
We've passed 1 more puzzle show with great success.
You kids are really clever. PUZZLEA-SAURUS has too much work to do to beat you.
Don't forget, a life without puzzles is like a bee without honey. Have a honey sweet bay.
Honey sweet.